All right, people. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be starting the live stream a little bit early. Okay. And what I do now, so it's about 5 minutes early from when it actually starts. So it really takes about 10 minutes for a live stream to start because you don't need people any time, give people time to come into the live stream. All right. So you can see that on my YouTube banner, I have live stream on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada. So if somebody comes to the YouTube channel, I even posted when I do live streams, and I do these live streams to give support to people. Okay, so we're going to be waiting for some people to come in, but I wanted to explain that, and at the same time, what I wanted to explain to is, you're going to see videos like you can see the Tesla video or the Apple video, and you want to see those videos and really pay attention to what I'm saying because that's actually what I do in my group. I manage everything from start to the confirmation to taking the profits to getting out of everything. The whole plan should I hold everything, okay? And I get us into the plans. Hello, 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 everybody. So before I start the live stream, people, we're waiting for people to come in. It's a bit early, but I do that in the beginning just to make people aware of the time, which is 9:30 p.m. you know Eastern Standard Time, Canada, and I explain it. Like honestly, I make it kind of dumb proof. You have to be a dum not to figure out these things, right? But I make it dumb proof. It's just the way it is. Like I say, the majority of the people are dumb. I'm not lying here when I say these things. When I say people are dumb. All right then. Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Ash is in here. Hello, hello, people. This thing isn't reporting exactly everybody that's in here yet. Oh, hello, Ash. Hello. Yeah. So I don't know why this YouTube is not reporting everybody. Hello, Eric. So listen, people. I want all members. I mean, despite I mean, this doesn't apply to certain. There's certain members. They know who they are, but there are members in the group that they did wake up to see the light. But there are people who still don't want to like understand all my factors. And so what I'm going to do is say a lot of things, okay? And for some people, they may have heard of it, and some of the people, it kind of helps them turn on the light bulb. That's the whole purpose, people, of me doing these live streams is to awaken those people sleeping at the wheel. The market is one of the hardest professions in the world. Okay, it annihilates most people. Okay, it annihilates billionaires. Okay, billionaires get killed in the markets because they have no skill. Doesn't matter your account size, they get killed, murdered. Okay, because they choose to think they can outsmart the market. Now, I told people from day one that I don't choose to outsmart the market. I choose to listen to the market. I've always said to the people that the market is the boss. But the unique skill that I have is able to dial things down to the highest probability of giving us great returns and keeping us safe. And I'm going to demonstrate this and explain this in this live stream because it's something so important to understand. Like I had one of my members, and this is, I'm not going to say the name, but he would say to me, Sandro, sometimes we get into your plans and they pull back. Right. So what I want to make very clear is I'm more concerned, people, of missing the gains than losing in the market. Again, I repeat that again. More fearful of missing the gains. And I will demonstrate this and explain this with Tesla. Perfect example was Tesla. So pay attention, people. Pay attention. Hello, Dave. So pay attention carefully, people, okay? Because this helps you succeed. You know, I don't do these live streams. I do these live streams to help every new people because I know it touches and it may awaken some people. Some people are clowns. They don't awaken, cannot awaken a clown. I can awaken somebody that's halfway there, like just on the teeter-totter, say, you know what, I had enough of not making the money I want in the markets. And let me be frank, I have the skills. I'm a money printing machine. That's how high my skills are. If you're in my group, let me put it to you this way. If you're in my group, you're lucky to stay in my group. I kick people out and they come back in my group. Sandro, sorry, and apologize. Listen, I know I offer a lot, and I'll only keep who I see shows respect because I've demonstrated this. Listen, I've made the best look like babies. Anybody goes against my words, I put him, I annihilate him, I put him under my foot. They run for the hills. The people who agree with me, well, there's nothing to say, but I'm talking about who disagrees with me. I've annihilated them totally, people. Crushed them to nothing. Nothing. That being said, anybody, I don't care who it is, I kill them. They go against me, I kill them. Because how can you beat the guy who works with the market? How do you beat the guy who works with the market? How? You can't. Stupid guy, stupid clowns. You can't beat the guy who knows how to who understands the market. All right, now, people. That being said, let me get into the charts here. You're gonna hear me talk rough. You know why? I talk rough to help people. I'm not gonna talk. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell people are stupid dum dums. I'm gonna tell them that's the facts. All right. So let's go to the charts here, people. So let's talk about the SPY now. If you go to all my live streams, you'll hear me defending the SPY at all turns in September, in October, that the SPY was going higher. This is not me just giving my opinion. It is my system rules telling me this. This is skill. You go and find out, you do your due diligence. Every word coming out of my mouth is the truth. You do your due diligence and find out for yourself. But I'm telling you now in the live stream, every little thing comes out of my mouth about what we've done and accomplished is the 100% truth, and it can be backed up by serious members of mine in my group who made dollar bills with skills. All right then. Now, that being said, the interesting thing about the SPY, now, the SPY has destroyed all my targets already, right? So I called for SPY 300 a long time ago. I called for SPY 300 when the market was dropping like a rock. I said, people, I said it's wrong. It's not, the market's telling me no. And I had a secret weapon. I told this story many times, and the secret weapon was BA. BA, 5 back-to-back winners. I used that strategy. I did not like anything else. It was BA. I put my group BA. And back to back to back, monstrous gains of 200, 300% gains. Back to back to back to back. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has done that with BA. Nobody has done what I've done with Roku or with Apple or with Tesla, by the way. Nobody. I guarantee it. And it's not anybody who has a service that could do it. Maybe the top 1% in the world could pull it off. But they would charge an arm and a leg for the advice that I gave. An arm and a leg, and it would be worth it. But I give people an opportunity for free, then they send me a guest because they're making money. I mean, it's my group's an opportunity of a lifetime. You literally, I can build you up to build to as big as you want. However, you still got to follow my rules. A lot of people, they don't listen. They make stupid mistakes, and I tell them, I give them. Some people, they wake up. I take the time to try to wake people up from their slumber, sleeping at the wheel. Okay, if you try to go against my words, I will crush you to nothing. And I've done that to a lot of my members. They realize they're wrong. I'm sorry, Sandro. They were big enough to at least admit it to me. I say, why did you miss this? Oh, Sandro, why did you go so big in that position? So you missed the winning. Again, people, if you miss the big winners, it's a killer. It kills you, the market, because when you miss the winners to give you power, once you stop doing what it takes to succeed, I tell people, if the market was easy, everyone would succeed. It is not easy. But I make it easy if you follow my rules. It's almost honestly my rules, what I do for my group. Now, I'll give you an example. Let's take Ash, for example. Ash is a member in my group, okay? This is a woman. And, I tell her, she goes to me, Sandra, I just do I go, like, you see, I deal with a lot of people, I tell her, and a lot of people are dum-dums. And I say, you are not. You are on another level compared to the majority of the population out there. And And she's maybe sometimes wonders why. It's just because she finds it so easy. She's making money. Well, she's making money, hand over fist, is able to send me all these gifts because she just listens to what I say. I see her studying my stuff. I see her making the comments. I know. And then I tell people, if you think that some people wake up and smell the coffee and say, I should be like Ash, I just do. No, no. No, 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 no. They don't want to. They want to use their stupid head to figure out things. Then they miss trades, and then they wonder why I kick them out. I go, why are you missing a trade for? I am a performance leader. You understand me? If you get in my group, I'm helping you. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of Apple, and I'm going to tell you all the stories, but I'm just telling you people, I tell this as tough love to people. Listen, I love seeing people who succeed following my rules. It's like they should succeed. We had the best end of year since 2000. I mean, it was monstrous. Monstrous gains, okay, in Apple and in Tesla. Monstrous. December we had into right into January. So we're going to talk about the plans, people. Then I'm going to answer some questions. Do you understand that I have skills beyond skills? You want to put that in, and I document it on the YouTube channel for the smart to wake up and say, but this guy really knows. I will run circles around a lot of people. They can't do what I'm talking about in the videos. They can't do it. And then I make the videos. You have to spend, if you spend, the more time you spend watching my stuff and you look at the history, you will be blown away. And it's all in my group. I help people for free, the best way possible for them to succeed. I don't sell nothing. I don't need to sell anything. My system pays me via people doing very well, and I was doing well for myself. I told people, I took a example, I'm not gonna tell I took an account size, okay, with my rules, 20K, beginning in January 2019, with very strict of the rules of my rules of how much ops you should go into per plan. I closed it yesterday at 90K. 90K. And we're talking about me being very, very, what's the word? Not being very, if I was, let me put it this way, if I was very, what's the word? Aggressive with the account. I mean, I did it very lightly. In other words, I very strictly. But if I was aggressive, easily more than that, maybe 190K, 180K, 100, safely, skillfully, not dumb, not crazily, skillfully. Okay, that being said, now, that's the power of my rules, okay? Now, it's scalable. Of course, if somebody had a 40K account, and they did exactly what I said to do, it would have been 190. And that's taking it laid back power trick or trade rules, which is the best way to go. Because the reason why I want you to go with the best strict rules is because I want you to succeed for sure. Not maybe. No, that's not in the vocabulary. Success is in your vocabulary. I must succeed. When you think like this, you will, when there's a doubt in your mind of success, you will fail. All right then. So now, let's talk about Apple, people. All right now. Truth be told, we had the 270. So let's talk about this. This whole run here was caught in Apple with January 17, 275 calls, then the 285 calls, then the 290 calls, then the 295 calls, then the 300 calls, and then the 305 calls. Back-to-back winners, and what we did was once we got 100%, we would take 50% off, launch it into another one. You get the drift. I managed it. 6 back-to-back winners. On top of the 6, we had other ones underneath. When people were telling me that I was telling people that to keep going long Apple, that I was nuts, that Apple was too high at 250. What are they saying now, those stock clowns? As I said, people, I annihilate people. You go against me, you get annihilated. Very simple. You will get embarrassed. Like listen, the stock clown, I have information on him. I have annihilated, embarrassed him. The guy owes me anything. If he had a penny, he doesn't have a penny to his name. if he was to go against what he was bearish this market through 2016 to this day. Bearish, bearish, bearish the stock clown. Wrong and bearish. Because he's an old world thinker. Here I'm making people money hand over fist. You got dumb billionaires shorting Tesla. Here we're killing it in Tesla. I have people who came in my group who said, Sandro, I need, I've just lost so much money. And I told them, you dumb. The guys in my group now making money send me gift. I told them, you dummy. I said, I told you not to trade until you get into my group. Yeah, sorry, okay, Sandro, I needed a thing. The smart realize that I could tell people to do whatever I want. You know what? The smart, I'll tell you the statistics. The smart run back to me. They realize I had people I kicked out. They run back apologizing, coming back. They know it. Because they think they could have done it better on their own. They think that, it's got to be always sunshine. No. I talk about the sun and the rain for a reason. Because when you don't know how to control those two emotions and do the right thing always, you're finished or through in the market. You won't make, you make your money and you can lose it all back to the market. I want to make my money and keep compounding the money. I'm going to be doing this better for the next 20, 30 years with my eyes closed. It'll be easy. PowerTarget Trade gets older. PowerTarget Trade gets better. I'm better now than I was in 2016, and I smashed the world record holder to pieces when it comes to real market direction. Imagine this now. I want to tell that story quickly before I go on. Before I go on. Imagine this, people. You have one person saying the market's going to crash. Boom. Now, 10 you're managing a billionaire, okay? Now, who the hell do you want to listen to? And I said this market's going to go higher, and I backed it up with 5 plans. It's an embarrassment. World record holder says he's got skill, was claiming for a market collapse. When you make these statements, you want to back. He ran for the hills. He didn't want to answer. He had to think. He didn't confirm. No. Your mindset was the wrong direction. Mine was the right. And who was right massively? Me. The whole 2016, I encapsulated the most difficult market in history because people are struggling because it says it's too high. It's too high. There's people calling for a market collapse, and I'm right year after year after year after year after year. I want you to wrap that in your skull. How can because I know how to listen to the market. My skills are too high. Too high. And I don't want clowns in my group. I don't want clowns. I won't take any. Listen, most people are clowns to me. I look around and I see Clown City. Clown City. I read what people say. I say, you clown, you clown, you clown, you clown. Now, I hope the clown wakes up. I hope the clown. They say, yes, I'm clown. I'm going to listen to you, Sandro. And then they do well. All right, now. Yeah. A clown won't stick around in my live stream. A clown will, I don't want to listen to this guy. But I'm saying things to wake people up. When I say clown thinking, listen, when you're a clown, right? Clown is a guy who guesses the market, that thinks they know more than the market, that makes a quick pop win and doesn't understand about winning for the right reason and losing for the right reasons. They don't get it, right? You want to win for the right reasons. As soon as you win for the wrong reasons, you're dooming yourself long term. Everything I do, the reason why we succeed, why we're so successful, is because I preach to my group about this. We have to make money the right way. I can't do it the wrong way. I can't. Wrong way will make you lose long term. Some people, they get lucky. They don't get it. They don't have the skill. Okay? 28 years experience. I've been looking at this market harder than anybody else. Okay? So I know what I'm doing. And I look what everybody else is doing. And I say, they can't dial it down like me. Dan Zanger runs a service and pops out a whole bunch of plans. He's not getting them to all of them. I get into every single plan. Okay? Every single one. His rules are full of holes. My rules are not. Confirms, it confirms. If it doesn't work, that's, hey, it didn't work, the trade. His rules is full of holes. Full of holes. Full of holes. And then you have to figure out of 20 ideas, what should you get into? And of course, people won't manage themselves. Do people think that they succeed because they go to the best, they go to so-called record holder? They ain't going to, a lot of people fail over there. Because they're not getting managed. The way I manage people, it's like you can't fail my system. And the way I'm so correct, the big picture, you only can fail if you fail yourself. Imagine that. I'm that certain. The ones who succeed, they don't fail. They do well. You take Ash. It's a perfect example. New to my groups in April, okay? And what's different about, what's unique about Ash, or well, I should say, also proof of Ash is that she does exactly what I say. And others don't. And that's why she outperforms them easily. I've had people in my group that she's making them look like a child. Grown men look like babies, children, simply because they choose not to listen. Okay. Then they have to apologize a million times for the mistakes they make, and finally they get the light bulb. They get something in their head working. You listen to me 100%. That's it. You don't, you lose. Period. The market's that hard. It's a precision instrument. The more precise and accuracy in thinking you have, the higher probability you have. The minute you go against my rules, you will get annihilated. You will miss it. Believe me what I tell you. I do word for word. What I say in my group, I do it. Every plan that gets I'm in it. You know why? I want to make the money when my plans are money-making plans. It's very simple. Do we lose sometimes? Of course we do. But my winners annihilate the losers. And that's the problem people don't understand, is that when the losing part comes and you fail to catch the winning part, you're done. Because mentally you're stuck in the wrong zone. And you can't treat the market like it was how it was in December, sorry, in November or September. It was a different animal in December. And let me tell you what was different about this market, people. What was different about the market was my adaptive ruling system was so necessarily needed because a lot of stocks were poor performing. Costco was garbage. Home Depot was garbage. Netflix was garbage. Amazon wasn't that great. Amazon had one move, but we had dozens of moves in Apple, dozens of moves in Tesla, like important moves in Tesla. So out of the whole market, I put my group, I dial it in to, it was AMD, which was two winning powerful trades. I'm going to talk to AMD. Costco was one day pop trading. Costco paying 100%. It was monumental gains in that. Right away, boom! I saw some nice gains on top of my gains in Tesla, on top of my gains in Apple. Okay. We had a 100% win rate within a tight range group. AMD, Google L, Costco, Apple, and Tesla. And Apple and Tesla was the main course. I had a guy tell me, I asked him, I says, he didn't do everything I said. He went some other ways. I go, but if you did what I said exactly, which way would you have made the most money? And the guy said, your way. Case point. Because if anybody told me no, they would have done it their way, good luck to you. Because they know if I would say, then don't get out of my, they won't want to get out of my group. They'll know anybody's in my group will come run, will not want to leave. They'll lose it outside. I had a guy who left, lost money in the market, came back to me. I mean, the serious people. Now, the clowns are clowns. The clowns, they lose money. You know what the clowns do? They cry like babies, and they run and they go work at McDonald's, flipping burgers. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is, people. Success, remember, listen carefully, people. Success is for the few and not the many. So, let me go quickly to Costco, people. Enough of me, my ranting. But you know what? I have to. I do this to wake up people from their slumber. Now, imagine this. I told my group, we were watching this trade, and one of my members decided to miss it. And he said, you know what? The Costco was a moving thing. He decided to go against my rules. This is a true story. So he missed the gains. He said to me, I thought that it was too slow. So it was moving up slowly, but it confirmed the plan right here. So we got in the January 17, 292 and a half calls. The next day, gapped up and paid. Got stopped out this day, or on this day here, got more than 100%, and we had options costs, I think the average was like 340 or 300, something like this. Sold them at 700 plus, stopped out the runners at 6. Who cared? I love those gains. One day, I identified it, we waited. It took a few days to confirm this day, took off. One of my members, he caught other ones that missed it, said to me, he said in his mind, he said, but you know what? He used his mind. He said, you know what? This is true, and I do this to educate him and educate other people. So he goes to me, I thought, in other words, they're using their emotion, their mind. I told you, you're stupid. You dumb dumb. You dumb dumb. Not my system. It kills dumb dumbness. It makes you a genius. You dumb. Everybody dumb. Me, me dumb too. Everybody dumb. My system rules that I develop by missing things, by studying like an animal. These rules of mine, they kill. They kill me. I don't listen to my own rules. Guess what it does? It makes I look like a fool. My own rules make me look like a fool. You understand me? The rules make you smart. That's it. You don't think. You do what the rules say. You don't use emotions. Emotions, you know what they do? They kill you. Understand that now. That's a fact. If anybody tells me deny that how many times they miss stuff because of their emotions, because of their bad rules, because of their bad judgment skills. My judgment skills, I know this stock, if it confirms, it has a high probability to pay us well. I told them. It did it faster. I didn't know it was going to move that quick, but I knew it was a low risk, high opportunity. I'm not, you don't second guess it. The minute you second guess things, that's emotions. Then you miss the gains and then you miss an easy. I don't want to miss gains like that. I'm sorry, 100%. So what's that mean? You invested $1,000 in Costco, just something small like $1,000, and you doubled it the next day. Where are you going to make money like that? Where? That small amount, $1,000, doubling it with skill, not like this little penny baby pebble traders, skill baby scared that baloney stuff that people do. People lose money trying to make that quick buck on penny stock, and way more risky, and it blows most people up. My rules, I blow you up financially, mentally. Comprende. All right now. All right. So far, I don't hear anything about group except bragging. Well, the bragging, Lance, the group you can find. Okay, you know what? That's a good question about how to become a member in the group. Um, just give me a second here. Let me do something here. Um, all right. So let me just make me a little smaller. So let me answer the question of that guy. So you see here's a pinned tweet, okay? It's a good question. I thank you for asking the question. And you see this pinned tweet? It explains how to become a member inside my group, Power Group Trades. And you know why I can brag, by the way? I can brag because what I'm saying is true. I'm, what I'm telling you, my friend, is the truth. You just got to study my YouTube channel. It's a gold mine. It'll blow you. If you're intelligent enough, it will blow your mind of someone being this correct. I am the I am one of the best in the world at this. I can help you, a small account, be like a billionaire mindset. That's the difference because we trade real stocks. I don't trade penny baby stocks. That's losers. Apple and Tesla, these are real companies making real dollar bills, doing real powerful things to the world. Why would you want to invest in some no-name company, some pink stock, whatever that? What for? That's just all hype, man. All right now. So that being said, you study that. You follow the rules and you'll get inside. If you don't follow, you won't get in there. I don't take just anybody. You understand me? You understand what I'm telling you? I don't take anybody. I'm tired of the clowns. It's called a clown filter. See this thing I made here, the pin tweet video? I call it a clown filter. The clowns don't get through. Very few get through. There are some that get through, but very, 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 very few. I'm getting better and better at filtering the dum-dums. The smart get through. I love seeing people succeed. Oh, I love the smart people succeeding. Oh, that's what charges me. I can't stand clowns who don't deserve to be in my group. I kick them out anyways. So I don't want to kick people out. I want them to come in my group, grow, see the value. I know people. I had a lot of new people come in. They see the value, sending me gifts, happy. They're making money. Some people have been losing money left, right, and center before they come and join me. We're killing it. They were losing money. Why is that? I'm telling the truth. That's why. All right now. Let me get back to the thing. Okay, now. So Johnson of Afezo, I explained that answer to you, and you can find that. Anybody who asks me how to become a member, it's inside this live stream. Watch it, it shows you. But it's on my Twitter channel, and it's a pin tweet video on my Twitter. Twitter, PowerTarget Trade Twitter. Okay then. Now, that being said, so I talked about thing. Now what else? AMD. Let's talk about AMD. Now, this is a great story, this stock. Now, I talked about this stock, when the stock clown was telling people to short it's a short, it's a short. I said it's a reversal back in 2018. And I never went into this because it's not my thing, AMD. But when I saw AMD come up over here, I had told people that AMD is a good long-term hold. And there are people who did take my advice and are smiling, and they sent me gifts and all. But regardless of, because they wanted to hold this long term. But we went this in an option play around here. No, it was this one, sorry. So we got involved around this breakout here, and we killed it. Hundreds and 100% gains in that. Then we really avoided this pretty much. Now lately, in terms of options, we did a few here and there, but they weren't no big deal. Because again, I go for what moves. But lately, I recommended AMD around this level over here, and we had one plan that some people held, and I told them to be patient, that this was monstrous gains. The second one we made was here, and we caught it, and it did about 100% gain. So I recommended the January 17 38 calls at the time, back in thing, and then we did the 40 calls. I think it was the 40, yeah, the 40 calls. Anyways, compared to Apple trades and Tesla trades, I mean, AMD was a baby compared to it. But regardless, it was a winner. And then we did a few Google L plans, people. Google L? But Google L really sucked compared to, it sucked compared to thing. We caught the move over here and something over here. But compared to Tesla and Apple, I started just not even, I recommended a Google way, way, way less than Tesla and Apple. I told people, we got to go bigger in Apple and Tesla because these are the best. Everything I'm looking at, I don't like. They suck. Costco, happened to be Costco had this low opportunity to get into it, but it still sucks in its performance, its baby. The stocks are strong, but chopping. A lot of stocks, people are probably struggling. While we're killing it, people are struggling to make dollar bills with skills. And we're killing it. How? My dialing it down technology. It's too powerful. I'm so happy how massively correct I was. Nobody, and I mean nobody, dialed it down. They're watching in awe. Apple's going higher. Oh, it's too high. Just like someone told me it was too high at 200, right? Or 140, right, Stock Clown? You're being massacred, Stock Clown. You're watching crying. It's too high. Wow, wow, wow. And I'm killing it, making the people make money. You dumb clown. All right, then. Yeah, but Giovanni, see, the problem is, man, 19 years old, right? You don't have the skill to understand how difficult the market is, right? If you're smart enough, though, to believe what I'm telling you, like you catch it that people are struggling. We're talking about whatever. Look, adults are children in this game. They're babies. Wow, baby. They're little babies of adults. What do you think? And a 19-year-old could destroy some adults, in my opinion, if the 19-year-old listens. Listen, I told my son, listen, tell my kids, my boys. You either listen to experience or learn the hard way. You know what the smart guy does is listen to the guy with experience, so you don't have to suffer. I suffered. I suffered and bled to become PowerTarget Trade. I didn't come to me easy. Okay? I suffered and bled. I've done all the suffering for you. If you listen to me, you don't have to suffer. You don't listen to me, you can go suffer in the market. I've done the suffering. You understand me? I know. I've been beaten and smashed to pieces. And not the regards that I just no, that it was losses in the market. It was missing stuff and just going nuts. But I knew it. I said, you know what? You know what drove me? Knowing the power of the market. And I understood this at 18 years of age. We had no computers back then. I was updating charts with, which was, I told the story of the commodity charts by hand, calling the phone, what was the open, high, low. You can't beat a guy with this kind of mindset. You don't beat guys like me. And then I know the secret of listening to the market, not to try to outsmart the market. People want to outsmart the market. They want to use their opinion. I don't use my opinion. I listen to the market. I look at it. I go, you know what? This market's telling me there's nothing really good to get into. I told my group today not to, let's not bother to get into anything. I don't like it. It's not worth our time. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to waste my time. I got to struggle. I got to tell. Let's do this. No, 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 no. We cleaned up nicely, nicely. I said, let's take a break. That's what I told my group today. And it was great that we did that because there was nothing to make. I don't want to, I'm not a, listen, I'm not a little baby that, I want to catch real direction. I want to be healthy. I want to be smart. I don't want to, I'm not a pebble trader. I don't trade that way. I'm a big picture thinker, not a baby, little intraday scalper, dummy with no skill. I can't do baby stuff. You understand me? All right now. Any questions? Yeah, but if this is a true what you said, if you did one, which I don't know how that's possible, if you didn't make it, if you lose so much, you don't have the right discipline and skill sets to last long term. A lot of people do this. Listen, a lot of stories are there are people who amass a wealth in the market, but the math, the wealth was done wrong. You know, the Dan Zanger in the beginning, he told the story. This is a great story. And what happened was he made about $400,000, but then he lost it all. And what happened was the story was he sold his vehicle and vowed to never make the stupid mistakes he made again. And then he claimed he made. And by the way, when he made that record number, it was the market was a baby. It was easy. Like he what you couldn't with the skills he has now. He couldn't do what he did again. Not with the way the market is now, right? But back then, if you had some skills and you really studied, and I'm pretty sure he did, right? But his skills compared to me, the big picture, they don't compare because he couldn't call. I called real market direction between the SPY and what really counts. We're talking about billions of dollars are at stake. And I would have let if the billionaires who listen to me would be smiling. The billionaires who listen to Zanger would be broke, would be crying. Well, I just missed all this money. I was scared of the market. Scared where? Or listen to Carl Icahn. Carl Icahn missed the whole Apple rally. He said it was he missed the whole thing. What a baby he looks like today. As I tell you, the market swallows up billionaires. The billionaires don't help you make money. It's not about the money the person has. It's the advice. How powerful is the advice? My power is advice. It's scalable. It's so scalable that if who listens to my advice, a guy could have turned 100K with skill to 1 million following my advice. You understand? It's so scalable. But you got to do it to the scale of your account size. You just can't. You honestly, and with skill, being able to handle losses and everything. But just December to now, when you catch the proper months in the market, it could make you years. It puts you ahead so much so that you can continue to make money with skill, because you want to last at this long term, not short term. Long term, I tell people, I don't care to make money. I want to make money every year. Every year we win back to back to back year. I want to win with skill. I don't want to win like a dummy, because the dummy, you lose your money eventually. Dummies always lose. And I have those stories. I've had people who've made money. I made all this money, Sandro, but then I lost it. Yeah, because you don't know what you're doing. That's why you lost your 100K. You made it with dumb skill. The market will take it back from you. Don't worry about it. If you don't make it with skill, market will suck it out of you. Don't worry about it. The market's smart. Because people are gambling. You treat this like a gambling casino, you're gonna get killed. You gotta be this is you got I tell people you gotta take this like a serious business. Okay? A serious business. This is no joke, this market. The market's the greatest opportunity in the world. Everybody else over there, you try doing a successful business. Go ahead, try. I actually help people build their own successful business inside my group, Power Group Trades. So get in the group, you dumb clowns. All right now. Yeah, let's Dexter. Just look at all those billionaires shorting. That's right. The billionaires shorting Tesla are gonna are crying. Wah! They think it doesn't. Listen, billionaires are babies in the market. Babies. We're all nothing. The market swallows anybody who wants to go against it up. Up. It swallows the majority of people up. It swallows them up. Billionaires against billionaires betting against the market. Ray, what was his name? Ray something? Getting smashed to nothing. The big mouth. People, PowerTarget Trade. If you would listen to me, the guy could afford to pay me hundreds of millions of dollars to tell him what to do. And I do it, and he'd make more money with my advice. But he's a dumb clown. Okay? All right then. I crush these people. Go against my words, stock clowns. Go against. I swallow you up. I always tell the stock clowns, bet their money against me. Let's sign the papers with the lawyers. Come on. They run for the hills. Any one of those clowns. Come on. I know I can't lose when I follow the rules of the market. So you want to tell me the market's to go down and the market's telling me to go up? You want to bet against the market? That's what you're doing. When you bet against me, you're betting against the market. You're betting against the market. And if you don't want to listen to my advice in my group, you're betting against yourself. You're hurting yourself. All right then. That's right. Financial analysts are babies. They don't know nothing. They're getting paid by a thing. I work for myself. Okay? I work for myself. I'm helping people in the group. That's what I do. I work for myself. If a billionaire was smart enough to find my thing, I would make him money hand over fist. You know, he could sleep. He could pay me a good $100 million salary. I'm worth that kind of money. So my advice is worth a lot of money. People can't afford my advice. That's why I don't charge anything. I'm smart. I'm an investment-minded person. So it's very simple. I know that if a person comes into my group, follows my advice to a T, is going to succeed. I know this, and will see the value, and they will send me gifts. And I take more value than that. If I go and charge $5,000 to come into my group, it's hard to get people to come in. What, $5,000 to get in the group? You can't help people that way. I've helped people with small accounts, and they're happy. They're sending me gifts. They knew they couldn't do it without me. You know, 95% of the people out there couldn't do this without me. They won't do it without me. And they will do worse without me. They will do worse. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You listen to my live stream, and then you come 5 years, you know what, that guy Sandro was right. I lost my money. I did become a donkey clown. Now I gotta work at McDonald's. Now I'm a broke man instead of being healthy and rich like PowerTarget Trade. Stock clowns. Anybody have I've made and lost hundreds. There you go. You heard what Dexter said. Now Dexter, he's killing it in the market. He's been sending me some nice dollar bills with skills gifts. Right? Dexter knows. Right? You know, Dexter, I consider he could give good advice. He's right on par how I think. You know, that's why when I saw Dexter, Dexter gave me the idea he gave me some ideas, like especially the PayPal idea. That was his idea. And then I saw how it was really taken root, and I thought, why do I want to do and that's why I started offering more support to people, because before I was just posting plans. And I started really managing seriously in 2019. All right, anyways, that being said, Dexter would just take plans and decide, why don't you do a PayPal and so people can send you a gift. And then people, they did. But anyways, beside that story now, what's Ash have to say here? So Ash here, this is important. What's Ash saying? As long as Sandro's rules and all plans are taken, you will make money. Listen, you go into my videos, and you'll see Ash, okay? You'll see the gift she sends me, okay? Okay. Just January alone, 4.2K. Enough said. In gifts, right? And I didn't ask her the amount. She put the amounts of what she felt in her heart to give. That's such respect. And because of her, it also helps other people who don't have the same power now. But I talk about her to empower people, to show people that listen, this Ash, the market is really dominated by men traders. Okay, it's by men really. Most women, to be honest, aren't interested in the market. My wife doesn't care about the market, for example. She has no interest in it. If I was to try to show her, I don't want to know. You do it. You tell me what to do. You do it. I don't want to know. It's a headache to me. She goes to me. For me, it's not. It's a like I could look at it for hours. I spend a lot of time in the market. I spend a lot of time looking at the market. Okay, a lot of time every week, people. A lot of time, and I've been doing this year after year, day after day, without fail. You can't beat someone like that. This kind of skill I have. I'm a money printing machine. That's simple as that. All right now. See? And that's why I have Ash, people. I talk about Ash to wake people up. People are sleeping. You guys are sleeping, little baby men, man, out there. What's going on with the men population? You guys have become like little women, like worse than I can't say women, like little babies. Ah! You study what I say, you dum-dums. I made these videos to showcase what I'm telling you is for real. It's 100% for real. Some people don't want to like the stock clown. They don't want to believe me. Show me this. You sign the papers. I'm gonna show you everything. You're gonna be bankrupt. So you better take. They don't. They never sign the papers. So again, every word, and then again, my the plans speak for themselves. It's all documented in my life, in my group. So it's maddening, and it's over. You can see it over the years. The same idea happens over and over again. It's like a revolving door, like a money printing machine. The skill remains the same. It doesn't change the skill. It's the same ideas over and over and over again, but mastered and identified. And then I put it into the highest probability for the group. You understand me, people? It's like, but I start telling people, I'm not going to talk nice to people. I talk the tough words to wake people up. Clowns, you understand? The market makes most people like clowns. The minute I embraced the market, I call the market the boss. You want to go against the boss, you're going to get killed. Doesn't matter how much money you have, boss will eat you up. I don't go against the boss. I listen to I have very good skills to identify and test. When I see the boss is telling me, you know what, this is a junk based on my rules. This is junk, forget about it. Again, I make money with skill. Every single plan is an identified skill with a rule set. Every single one that works. More often than not at 80% win rate, and lately 100% batting rate. 100%. Back to back to back wins in Tesla. Oh, Tesla's too high at 400, right? Let's talk about the stock clown. By the way, so there are people thinking, what is it? Oh, it's too high. Now this had pulled back, and then we bought this whole run, and again we caught this whole run. Now we got in this day right over here. It had confirmed, okay, with the January right here. See where it closed now. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, I want to talk about the Tesla story now. When this opened, we had to pay the power. It opened right away. I had to pay $1,100. Now guess what? The pullback, you know what the pullback costed you if you didn't get in time? $1,300 minimum, because it went from 11 to 1675. You pulled back to 13, and I told the group, it's okay to buy if you're not at 13 if you missed the 11. And guess what? 5 minutes later, she didn't stick around 13, and she took off. Then we sold at 100%, over $2,200 per option for the January 17. It's all documented on my YouTube channel, the video. And then we had the gap up. Options went as high as 4,700. I got stopped out at 4,200, and the stocks options remained. That day we got out. We cleared out of Tesla. We cleared out of Apple. With the 310 calls at a break even, and we got out of Google out with small gains. And I told our group to stay flat. Now I'm looking for the opportunity window with my rules patiently. I knew that today the odds did not favor anything for us. It would be a no-win game. No win. It would not be something you want to be in, okay? I'm still focusing on one direction, long. Only taking long position trades. Long. Because that's where the money has been. That's what the market's been doing. And that's where you want to focus your attention on. That is my rule set. I do not focus on trying to catch every blip and blop. When you do that, you become a baby scalper. And it will make you a loser long term. That said, any questions, people? Wait. Yeah, Tesla's fantastic. Tesla's going to be going higher. We just got to wait for another entry point. Johnson, the rules to join is in the video. Okay, yeah, good. Thank you, Ash, for answering, right? And again, you'll find that information in the live stream. Again, Dexter, Ash, these are people who follow the rules. And Dexter, by the way, it's not like Dexter has it easy. He puts all his trades in through his smartphone, and he's working. Doing it. He's killing it. All he does is follow my rules, puts the stops in place if I tell him about him, collects his money, and then he goes and looks at his phone, see what updates I say. The advice I give, he looks, Sandro said this, is okay, I'll do this, that. Because he knows what's going on, right? We plan, everything's all planned out. He does well. He does well, probably better than people who are at home. Me, of course, I'm at home when I do this stuff, right? This is what I do. I'm a leader. Okay? Leader. I'm a money-making machine. Leader. Giving great advice, helping people that have no chance to succeed if their life depended upon, long term, that choose to wake up and smell the coffee. I give this tough love advice. I pound you right in the stomach to get you to wake up. And the ones who wake up, they thank me. You know what they do? They don't care if I give them a slap on the face. They apologize to me and thank me. Comprende? Understand me? And it's tough love, it's called. Tough love. I pat you on the back for being a dum-dum. That's no good. I give you people shit who do the wrong things. I give them chances when they apologize to me. Clowns, I kick out. The clowns run for their life. They never come back because they're clowns. They're going to be losers in life. They're not going to make money in the market. A clown can't make money. Anybody who comes in my group and I kick out, they're not making money. They're going to lose. Anybody. You come in my group, you fail. Mark my words, you're gonna suffer out there. It's a fact. I already know. Do you know why I know? I know how hard the market is. I know the mentality most people have, and my system just smashes through everything. It blows my mind how correct I've dialed this down to. Blows my mind. But that's what happens to a person when you have that hunger for real understanding, and have this rule set and want that to make money like a champion, a true champion. And the advice in the past from those old world thinkers that were very unhelpful, I had to throw that in the garbage and figure it out for myself. And God gave me the gift to be able to do such a thing, the hunger. And very few people in the world can do it like this. Can help people that actually can help people like this. And I do it for free. Who does that? Not Dan Sanger. He'll charge you good 3K, 4K. You have to fly over his thing for one day, and it would be zero comparison to what I do. It's an opportunity for the smart. The dumb clowns won't get it. They'll start doing the penny stocks. They're looking for the quick bucks, and then they blow up their accounts and they're gone. Oh, the market's a gambling casino. Crying like a little baby. Too bad for you, dumb. All right, now. Any questions out there from some new people? What time is it? Oh, 10:20. There you go. You're hearing it from Dexter. And by the way, if you look at Dexter, right, because these are serious people. They come to my live streams, they're commenting, they're active. That's why they're so successful. They get involved, they listen to what I'm. They may know what I'm saying, and they still want to listen to it over. They drill it into their skull. You drill what I say into your skull. I tell people, you should be listening to me for hours. Just listen to me rant for hours. Maybe I wake something I say wakes you up. Listen to me rant. Listen to all my live streams, giving people shit, giving the advice. Listen, the more you listen to me, listen, I'm telling you a secret. The more you listen to all my stuff, the more empowered you feel. It empowers you. Because then you go look at the charts. You go look at my live streams and you'll see I predicted the market months in advance. And I've been backing it up live stream after live stream. No one, and I mean no one out there, has done it like me. I know this for a fact. I have never wavered my decisions. Never. Since 2016, I said higher markets. And that's what the markets did. I was the most correct out of anyone out there especially no one publicly has posted as much powerful and true information as I have. Guaranteed. Or has it documented like me. I painstakingly did this. It's a lot of work. A lot of work to make these videos and time consuming. I get nothing for it. You know why I do it? To help the few smart in the world get a chance to get into my group. That's why. It's that simple. I do it to help some people wake up. Because most people aren't intelligent enough to get into my group. They just don't understand the market at all. Really, people, it's a small percentage of people. It's small, okay? If out of 1,000, 10. So out of a million, couple of thousand. You know what I'm saying, people? It's small percentage, but it doesn't matter. I don't need a lot of people. If I can manage properly a certain amount of people, like maybe 50 properly, I need more PowerTarget Trades to continue my work. That work with me. Because the way I manage my group is to make sure people can succeed. That I check to make sure they're doing the right things, that they're being active properly. This is time consuming. But I did it. You know why I did that? For the right of the people. I can't have a clown in my group. You understand me? I can't have clowns. It drives me nuts. I can have so many people in my group. People don't understand. They say you only have. I don't need a lot of people. I need quality people. I can have 30 solid people in my group, and I'm happy with that. But of course, I can manage more than that. But I haven't got to that level. I had to kick people out all the time. It's just like a merry-go-round. But luckily, the good people who do succeed, they give me so much value. Like people like Ash and Dexter and Sam, and that. Even some like people like Vivian, like what she did when she came into my group. There was a misunderstanding, but I saw how when she sent the gifts from the money she made in the group right away, how she was a very honorable person. Again, a woman that most men she's putting to shame. It's just a fact. In theory, what she did and how she handled the situation, how she sent the money after I kicked her out of the group temporarily because there was a confusion, but we straightened it out. But she didn't complain to me like some men, like babies. Why'd you kick me out? She sent me the gift. She did say something, but she sent me money anyways. Thank you. And then I said, listen, I explained things to her. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting at. Like men there's so many men that I've dealt with that are like little babies. And there's women. It's like people like women, like people like Vivian, and they're making these men look Like I don't know what's going on with the male population, but it's scary, man. Like they're damn wimps, man, out there. You know, they're damn wimps, getting wimpy men, feminization of men, man, out there. Like us, I'm not joking. Feminization of men, like little babies. Like wake up, man. Wake up, grow up, little baby. I'm serious, people. I'm not joking here. That's right. That's right. Dexter, listen to what Dexter wrote. Dexter, listen. Dexter gives the good advice. I, well, it's a silly question, Giovanni. Apple hasn't dropped. Apple has gone up along. Apple's just pulled back. Apple, I think, you know, Apple eventually, right now it's a great trading stock, but you know, eventually this is going to run out. But I believe that Apple's going to 350, Giovanni. So we've been killing it at Apple. If you're not making money in Apple, you don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying, Giovanni? Comprende. All right now. How can I become a member? That's a good question. You go to my Twitter page, Rakumar, Raj. Go to my Twitter page, Raj, and there's a pin tweet video. Listen to the instructions. No, no, no problem, Vivian. You know, what I'm saying is I actually praised you. I'm actually, Vivian, I actually praised you. What I found very honorable, which is why I told you, Vivian, I want you in my group. I found it very honorable how you sent the money, regardless of not understanding what happened, that I had kicked you out temporarily, right? I mean, I put you in right away. And then not only did I put Vivian back, I gave her some advice to get a Google L. And guess what she did? She took the Google advice. She made, she probably made more money than I did. But she got out a little early, which is okay. It was a bit of a, you made good money in Google L, but my intention was higher, but Google L just didn't perform. But regardless, because some, you see, you never want to miss, you never, see Vivian, you never want to miss the Tesla moves. Now, by the way, Vivian did miss the Tesla. But then she's also new. Like Tesla, you had to be like bang on hard, quick. That you had to be. If you had any fear in you, you'd miss Tesla. You had to be like power trick or trade, following the rules like a machine. If you did, you're smiling. Eee! Like a lot of people who listen to me, you're smiling. But if you were a baby, scared guy, you would have missed the Tesla. You had to be following the power trick or trade rules. You understand what the name power trick or trade means? Power. Capisci? Understand? Power. It doesn't mean baby. It means power. There's power coming. That's how I created the name based on what I felt, what I was doing. Power trigger trade. All right then. Yes, oh look, that's the difference between me. I'm very strict. I'm looking at things very strictly because, look, I go in this myself. I want to make money just like you want to make money. If performance is low, okay, let me put it to this way, look, why I'm very strict to how I do things. If performance is low, what money can you send me? Can you send me money as a gift? How? You can't, right? So, and what good is it? What good is it for us to lose money like a dum dum? You got to be patient and ready to take action when the action's there. Because guess what? The action won't always be there. And this is why we're always cocked and ready. Some people say, I'm never on vacation because people who go on vacation miss gains. I can't go on vacation. What's the group going to do without power trick or trade? No vacation. Power trick or trade. How do you beat a guy? No, I don't take vacation. No, no vacation. My vacation's in different ways. Okay, like for me, living the lifestyle that I want, doing my workouts when I want, having control of my life, living it the way I want, right? Because I work for myself. That is a vacation for me. When you work for somebody, you need a vacation, right? But I'm petrified of missing gains. I had people who went on vacation in December, and December was the best month of the year. You're gonna miss a killing. How many people that I managed who missed? Listen, true story. I remember Shai in the group. He was in a GM trade, right? And he had to sell it at 60K gain. He had made 60K. It went another 40K. He had missed out a 40K extra. Should have made 100K on that trade instead of 60K. I told him. He goes, I know, no, Sandra, but I had to go. Many times I had people that miss so many gains because they went on vacation. It's just a statistical measurement. People, the market ain't going to wait for you. When it's going to move when it wants to move. And if you're not prepared, it's going to move without you. It don't care. Market does what it wants. Okay? It don't care if I'm ready or not. Tesla, you think Tesla was going to, if I didn't go in Tesla, do you think Tesla was going to move with or without me? With or without my group? Tesla's going to go up with or without you. You're joining the party. This is how this works. The more participants there are, this is what's amazing about the market. The better it is if the direction is correct. Listen again. The more participants, it's not like, when you have a business. Let's say you have a business and there's like 10 coffee shops on the street. In the business world, the more coffee shops there are, the harder it is to make money. In the market world, the more people that are participating in a stock rally, the better. It's a different world, the market. The way money works is differently. The way you make money is differently. It's a different thought process that most people approach this like a job. Like they're making money like a job. No. This pays beyond any job can pay. No job pays what this pays. I know. Shia, for example, makes quite a bit of money doing what he does. But the market, if you know what you're doing with the right skill, will pay triple what he makes a month. It's just a fact. It may not do it every month, but it can do that. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of great advice in this live stream. A lot of great advice. All truthful advice and anything. Any questions? Yeah, no problem, Giovanni. I told Ash that she will be like a leader for some people. That she's very motivating, can help motivate some people. I've told Ash this. That's why I talk about her, and it's in my group. She motivates people in the group, and that's good. You know what I mean? Like when you do, I've always said this, people. When you do good, good comes to you. A lot of goods come my way. I've said this millions of times. A lot of good come my way. Like I feel very blessed. I'm very happy. Despite the clowns that make me mad, the people who do well and succeed and show the respect, just keep this like I'm around. While the stock clowns mean smashed to nothing, doesn't do live streams. The clowns just disappear. I'm here. Option sniper gone. No, these are all the clowns. Are all gone. People want to listen to the clowns. The clowns will disappear. PowerTarget Trade will be here, and all the old world thinkers will be retired. 100%. PowerTarget Trade will be here. There is going to be no one going to match PowerTarget Trade. Absolutely, it's not possible. Not possible. Because PowerTarget Trade, I'm the new era leader. Those who find me, you're blessed. With or without you, PowerTarget Trade is going up. I like to help people along. You see, if I did this all myself and keep secluded, there's no satisfaction in that. There's a lot of satisfaction in seeing people grow. Right? Why not? Why not make money along with it? But I get no satisfaction in a person who doesn't show respect, who doesn't see value. I don't get satisfaction from that. You understand, people? I get it from the people that I help who've lost a lot of money, and I turn their situation around and they thank me. That's what I care about, people. All right, people, I got to get going here. Is there anybody new that has a question for the big picture leader? Spit it out. Don't be shy. A lot of chickens out there. A lot of little baby men. Wah, 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 wah. Don't be chicken. Unless you think you know it all. Come on, spit it out. Spit it out. You can even say, you know what, Sandra, you're right. I've been a clown. I've been a lot of clowns. Can I help you? I sure can help you if you're willing to change, stop being a stock clown. Well, tough is good for people. People need to be tough. People don't listen to nice, right? Yeah, it's way beyond daily alerts. It's a low what I do. It's disrespectful of what I do. It's way beyond that. Go study the videos, Lance Johnson. Of course, I prepare my group, Lance. You understand that we made them? Did you listen to my live stream again? Okay, like I prepared my group. Like this is whatever you see in my videos, it's 100% true. And when if you get into my group, you'll see it for yourself, and you'll be blown away. Right? I don't get paid to do live streams. I do live streams to help a few people wake up. Very few, if there's one person that comes to this live stream that it helped them, it's worth it to me. It's helping because that one person could be, yeah. Anyways, people understand that it's very different in the market. One person, the value of a good person is very valuable. The right person, I could help them and they could be worth $100,000 to me. See, I'm investment minded person, okay? Very skillful. And I think very investment minded. That's how I always was, very investment minded individual. Well, you hate options because you have no skill, Robert. You clown, right? You study my channel and you won't hate options. You hate options, Robert, because you don't have any skill. Options require immense skill, but they are a powerful weapon to give you a chance to play with the big boys. Okay, you want to play with the big boys, you can do that with options. Imagine with Apple, $500 or $1,000. If you had $1,000 and you went in all my plans, you'd be up 10K on just using $1,000 down over and over again. I guarantee you this, more than 10K. Seriously, Robert. Lance, options are hard, but not if you follow my rules, not if you're in my group. I lead you. I am a leader. You have the power. You have great power in my group. You can't do this alone. You don't have the skill, Lance, to do this on your own. You understand me? You don't have a prayer. The market will swallow you up. You come in my group, you're going to be so happy to send me gifts. I guarantee for sure. If you do listen to what I say, I'll tell you. Ask people. Ask some of the members. Come to other live stream. You take your time and study. I don't want you in my group until you understand what I'm about. Because the things you're saying, you're a clueless person. And I'm telling you straight out. To help you. I hope you wake up. I hope you wake up for what I told you. But I thank you for being open and honest of what you're saying. You are being a man now, not a clown, not a crybaby wimp, like a lot of the men out there. Little babies, little women. Or feminine. I should not say women. Feminization, like feminine, weaky. You know what I mean? Good. I'm willing to help you. Robert, I'll train you. You're a clown, Robert. Get out of here, clown. You're gonna out train me. You show people. Look at you. What a clown this guy is. I honestly don't say a word. I'm gonna block you, Robert, because you're a clown. Okay, you're a clown. Where's your channel? You don't have a prayer against me, clown. Clown, Robert. What did you do with Apple? Why don't you show your stats, clown? I got it all documented on my YouTube channel. What a clown. What a clown. I honestly, this Robert guy says, listen, first he says, I hate options. Then he says he can outtrade me. How can you outtrade me when you hate options? You obviously have no skill. You can't outtrade me. You didn't catch Apple. You've been watching Apple like a little baby. Okay, little Robert? Little Robert, man. What a clown. You would step in front of you would run for your life. You would never talk to me in front of my face. Never like that. Or do it with the lawyers things. You'd run for your life. I bankrupt you, Robert. You understand? I bankrupt you. Like clowns like that get me so mad. They talk, they don't even know what they're talking about. I'm here to help people and you talk like that to me. When you know nothing about me, you know nothing about options, and you talk like a dumb clown. That's what gets me mad. People like this guy, Robert. I can help you a lot, Jack. You study my pin tweet video. You study my YouTube channel, and it's gonna help you immensely. Okay, you take your time. You spend hours studying my stuff. You then find that you my in my live stream I've explained. You go to my pin tweet on Twitter. You study. You get into my group. You follow the rules. I take care of you. Honestly, if you're if you're smart enough to do, listen. But you gotta be studying. I don't take anybody in the group. You understand me? I know the clowns like that Robert guy is a clown. I don't want to deal with a clown. They won't. A clown like Robert won't get into my group because he's a clown. He doesn't do any. He just talks. They're just talkers, like the stock clown. They just talk woo 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 with their mouth. No, Vivian. Robert's just a clown. He's not in the group. Robert is some clown maybe from maybe stock. You from StockTwits, Robert? You from StockTwits, Robert? Mancini, little man, huh? Huh? I trade with I, this guy's a bit. You from StockTwits? I bet you any money. You a StockTwit man? You from StockTwits? Because I guarantee. I bet you any money. You from StockTwits? No, you're sure you're not. Most people from StockTwits are clowns, man. Great. I'm great. You understand. Vula. I can't pronounce that name. That's a long name, but Vula Sercholo. I can't pronounce that name. Wow. Yeah. Well, you're the things you said to me. You're a clown. You don't know nothing about me. I'm here to help people, and you disrespect me like that. You know nothing about me. Why don't you study my channel first before you talk? You know. No, I said I wouldn't let a clown get to me for like but these clowns like it's like here I'm trying to help people and then they have no they have a clown profile. I know exactly. I know. I know like that's what I don't get. Like what are these clowns like? You know why a clown does that? Because they're so they suck in life. They suck in the market that they have to say something dumb like that. You know. Here I'm trying to tell you the truth. Like I know you suck, Robert. You suck for sure. You know how I know? It's simple. You said you don't like options, so you suck. The guy who knows how to trade options has the highest skills. It's higher skill in options because you have to be more precise. Holding stocks, it's easier than doing options. You dumb clown. But there's more. You got more. What's the word? I can't think of the thing here. Leverage. You got more leverage with options. You know. You know how much money it takes to control 100 shares of Apple? It takes a lot more. You can control a thousand shares of Apple for a quarter of the price with options. And imagine you're winning like I told you to do, but you have the right account size. It's powerful options. But you don't know that because you choose to mock a person instead of saying, you know what, how can this guy help me? I'm not forcing you to come in my group. I'm giving you a choice. I'm trying to educate people. It's very different what I'm doing. I'm charging nothing. I know that if someone listens to me, they will do well. I already know this. I'm an investment minded person. The other people, they can't do that or don't want to bother with that. But then I'm also managing people. I'm managing your weakness too. You follow my rules. It's almost like it's like on autopilot you become very powerful with my rules. And you have me to back you up and help you out. Robert, yeah, for sure does not understand the concept. It's 10:45. But that's okay. It's good that he said what he said because then anybody listening and then I tore him apart will understand my point. When you have no merit of what you're saying, You are the clowns I talk about. Those people who talk, they want to disbelieve. First, do your due diligence. Okay. I selling nothing. I sell nothing. What I do tell people is I can help you become your best because I dial things down in the market unlike anyone else out there. And no service will help you like me. And in fact, you have a higher probability to lose with the service long term. Most of them. Because they suck themselves compared to PowerTarget Trade. So, and I say this with authority from experience. I look around, I see what they do, right? Baby traded minded. They can't do my types of trades. They can't do these back-to-back wins that I knew that was the best strategy for my group. The whole back-to-back strategy was the best for 2019. In 2018, that wasn't the strategy I used. I adapt and change my strategies based on what the market's telling me to do. Do you understand that? Okay. And I told you, I have something like this. It's better than a room. And I educate you. Why do I do these live streams to educate people? You do your due diligence, I told you, Robert. You go study. It's on open your eyes, open your damn eye, open your eyes, open them. Go to my Twitter, go to the pinned tweet video and study that video. And if you're smart enough, you'll get into my group. If you're not, you won't get into my group. You will stay a loser in life. You will quit the market and shovel dirt for a lip and whatever, and just become nothing. With me, you will soar. I'm also a health leader, okay? I run circles around most men my age, around circles around them. And my health will just continuously be like that year after year. I'll be 60 the same way at 60. No difference. Too much skill in the health field too, and understanding. That's another. A lot of people are too weak on their health part. Okay, that's a big mistake. I tell people, you're not a master of your health. You're making a big mistake because you won't enjoy. Ask Steve Jobs what he's doing with the billions of dollars that he has. Ask him. Ask him what good the money is now. Ask him. Ask Steve Jobs what good that money is when he had no skill in his health. Real true wealth is health and wealth. You have to have money to live like very well. But you got to have good health. And that's what a lot of people lack. They lack health massively. Go look at the stats in the US market. How many? They say it's an obesity epidemic. Obesity epidemic. And I can make anyone who listens to me a champion. But you got to listen to me. I'm telling you, you got to put in the work. Champion. And I demonstrate that in my videos that I put out there. But how many people care about their health like me? They don't. I do both. That's who I was, always PowerTarget Trade, the market and health. The same guy as 18, the same way now. Just better and smarter at everything, that's all. But I had that in my heart then. How do you beat a guy like that? You don't know what you're up against. You don't even know. And how much I can help you with the knowledge and power I have. I put doctors under my I put them under my foot. They're clueless clowns. That pharmaceutical drug pushers, man. They have no skill. All right, good night. Thank you. Well, and I do that, Vivian. I do that for a reason. I try to tell people the truth. Like, don't neglect your health. It's worth. You can't listen. You can't get. Let's give an example. If you have a loved one, and they happen to die, you can't buy them back. If you said to me, Sandro, can you give me that person back? I'll give you $2 billion. I'm sorry, I can't give it to you. Can't give you that person back. I'll give you $4 billion. I'm sorry, can't come back. You understand me? I'll give you $100 billion. I want that person back. I'm sorry, that person cannot come back at that price. It's too low of a money. There is no money. You understand? Money is worthless without your health. It becomes worthless. You can't enjoy it. You can't fulfill your true destiny in life. And a lot of people sacrifice their health for the money. That's never been me. I want both, the money and the health. And that's what I project and teach my people. You don't see these stock clown gurus or project these two mentalities like me. They don't. They try to sell you things and they don't have health themselves, majority of them. They're weak on that. I'll mop them up the floor. Unless they listen to me, I mop them up. I mop them up. They'll say, thank you, Power Trick or Trade, for guiding me. You made me the best possible. Health and wealth mentor. Bar none, number one at this. And I will be talking more, but I've been so busy with the market, I haven't had the time for the thing. I put some videos, but again, a lot of people, they're very weak mentally when it comes to their health. Very weak. Very weak. Just like the market, very weak. No power. No power. I'm the story, people. All right, people. I gotta have a good night. I hope it helped a lot of people wake up and smell the cafe. You know, tough love, power trick or trade night. That's how it is. We've been killing it, like I promised. Thanks, people who tuned in. Make sure to come to my next live stream. Power trick or trade out. Power trick or trade out, people.